Dear listener, today I would like to discuss a new thing, that is the bond. It is a very much popular term in legal arena and at the mercantile practices. I will discuss three things as to the bond: the definition, the uses, and the consequence of signing a bond. Now, what is bond? The word bond has been defined under Section 2 of the Limitation Act 1908, and it says bond includes every instrument by signing which a person obliges himself to pay money to another person on the condition that the obligation shall be void if a specific act is committed or is not committed. For an example, if a boy commits the offense of teasing and arrested by the police, after such arrest, the guardians of the boy came to local police station. The police may ask the guardian to execute a bond so that the boy will never tease any girl or woman again. In such a situation, if the guardians execute a bond promising that they will pay 10,000 taka, for example, if their son commits the offense again, this is called a bond. Bond primarily is a document executing which a person obliges himself to pay money, promising that if he repeats the same thing again or anything will not happen on the basis of that. Now, the uses of bond. The bond are especially uses in legal arena in different perspective. For example, if a person is released on bail, in that case, the court may ask the accused to guarantee the bail by another person. In such a case, another person who may be a surety may guarantee the bail by executing a bond, saying that if the accused fails to appear at the trial, he will pay the money mentioned in the bail. This document is called bail bond. We see another type of uses of bond, that is, whenever a court appointed guardian of person and property of a minor, the court may ask from the guardian to execute a bond saying that if the property of the minor will be misappropriated or get lost, in that case, he will pay the amount of money written on the document, that is written on the bond. And actually, if the guardian misuse or misappropriates the minor's property, the court may hold the guardian liable to pay the money written on the bond. We see there is another type of uses of bond. In connection with criminal cases, the police officer may seize vehicles, car, trucks, bikes, or some other articles or ornaments. In such a situation, if the accused or the owner of the seized articles apply to the court to have it custody, in that case, the court may direct the accused or the applicant to execute a bond before taking the seized article in their custody. As per provisions of section 517, subsection 4, the court may ask the applicant or the accused to execute a bond mentioning an amount. It may be 20 lakhs, it may be 10 lakhs, for example. If they fails to put the articles before the court, whenever the court directs, then the court, in that case, the court will bound the person who executes the bond as a penalty. In this way, we can see different type of uses of bond in the legal arena. In the same way, we can see the uses of bond in the mercantile practices, especially in higher prices. Whenever a person wants to buy something on credit, in that case, the seller, that is the shopkeeper may ask the customer uh, to guarantee the payment by executing a bond by a third person. This is the mercantile use. Besides this, there are some other uses of the bonds as a customs bond, uh, respondentia bonds, and like others. Now, the consequence of signing bond. Whenever a person sign a document and he is to sign and the bond is to be drawn on a stamped paper as per provision of Article 15 of the first schedule of the Stamp Act 1899. And after signing the bond on the stamp, drawn on the stamp, if the executor fails to perform the act mentioned in the bond, then he shall have to be bound to pay the amount as a penalty mentioned in the bond. So before signing a bond, you must be careful that the amount mentioned in it, the authority or any other person may compel you to pay for the amount written on the bond. So be careful. So let me know how do you feel with this video. Please like, comment, and share. And we have been conducting bar professional training course. If you want to be a efficient lawyer within short time, you can join us. And the young lawyers who fails to who fail to find a good senior with whom you can start your practice or learn something, or if you are not satisfied that you are not as much as learning as you are expecting with the time, so long you are with the senior, in that case, you may give us an opportunity to be with you, to make you efficient within shortest possible time. If you want to join with us, please communicate with the WhatsApp number given at the description below. Thank you for watching this video. Please comment how do you feel with this lecture. Thank you again for on behalf of Padullah Academy.